Okay. Here we go. My name is Peter Fallow, the man of the moment, the toast of the town. But it wasn't always this way. Let me tell you how it all began. In the 80s, making money and living well was all that mattered. And no one did it better than Sherman McCoy. Now he was a master of the universe.
Calm, cool, collated. Let's not lose our composure over a few $100 million.
No one could resist him. Not his mistress.
This could be the best sex I've had in a long time.
Not even his dog.
It's raining and he's not happy about it, Mr. McCoy.
Here am I, Bill.
I, on the other hand, was a reporter in need of a story.
This is Peter Fallow, the has-been.
Oh, Shantae.
In need of a spark. Which is exactly what I got.
It's a body.
It looks like...
It's an animal.
No. I think
Is it dead?
It's a tire.
It's a
That's
dead
all.
tire?
I turned that spark into a flame.
Hello, Peter. I think there's a hell of a story.
We're investigating an automobile accident.
Yeah, on television. Last night, my wife, we said, well, we have a... Good Lord, we have a Mercedes.
Mr. McCoy, is there something you want to tell us?
And the flame spread. Would you say Henry Lamb was an honor student?
Good doesn't really apply at Rupert High. They're either cooperative or life-threatening.
Nothing is going to come of that little newspaper article.
Look at him!
There he is, Miss McCoy!
Absolutely nothing.
I'm going to jail.
And suddenly, I was the guy who had everything. Hey, when opportunity knocks, someone's got to answer the door.
I want to see the truth come out and burn every one of them, and there's only one way to do that.
What's that?
Lie.
All Matthew Quigley did was answer a help wanted ad. But a few surprises were waiting for Quigley down under. There was no mention of his friendly co-workers,
Is everybody in this country as butt ugly as you three?
nor that he'd get an assistant.
Look out, Roy! Sorry, Roy!
Nothing about the transportation problem.
Are we lost?
Nope. I know exactly where we are. We're lost.
The unusual local inhabitants. The extraordinary cuisine.
I don't eat things that are still moving.
You gonna shoot it first?
Or the extra duties.
You can take me if you want to, Roy.
Kid, next time she talks like that, go all over the dress.
Worst of all, his employer turned out to be somewhat moody.
You could call it that.
But Quigley's about to teach him a lesson in labor relations.
That knocks me out of my own house.
Don't worry, Roy. Everything's going to turn out just fine. Sorry, Roy.
My name ain't Roy, it's Matthew. Quigley.
Matthew Quigley is really beginning to annoy me.
Tom Selleck, Laura San Giacomo, Alan Rickman, from the director of the Emmy Award-winning Lonesome Dove, Quigley, Down Under.
Clint Eastwood is a fugitive hunter, and he's full of surprises and disguises in Pink Cadillac.
Nice ride, cowboy. Pick you up at 6 o'clock in a long black limousine, Batesy baby.
Oh, he's good. There's no question about that. He's so good he's got to die.
The Birthright Gang has a score to settle, and they'll stop at nothing. But Bernadette Peters is Clint's biggest trouble, and he's hot on her tail. Once he finds her, he's in for the ride of his life.
I got a warrant for that woman. Obviously a hardened criminal. I can tell by the Cupid bow lips. This is so wrong. Oh, this is grade A U.S. government green.
Give me
me a break.
Too much raw dude for you, huh, babe? Well, I can dig it. If my life were a movie, there'd be a sign on it saying, "Caution, some scenes too intense for younger viewers."
Clint Eastwood, Bernadette Peters, a wild pair on a fast ride.
Didn't anyone ever tell you shouldn't mess with a man's vehicles?
Pink Cadillac.
One boy. One bike. One chance to break away. Risking everything he's got.
You're willing to sacrifice building a solid future for a bicycle race.
When your gut talks to you, you listen.
As he races toward a dream. A small-town kid tackling the toughest bicycle motocross ever. In a sprint for glory. Rad.
Up, periscope. Batten down the hatchet. And anchors away. The U.S. sub standard is now going under.
Dutch boy! Dutch boy! Dutch boy!
Captain Biff Banner leads his gallant crew. His mighty vessel.
You and I both know you always wanted to sit on the helm of a big submersible projectile.
And the girl of his dreams. On an impossible mission to save the world.
Deploy the Pink November.
The hunt is on.
And get home in time for golf.
Is it too late to apply for a transfer?
In the sea. Or on the land. Oh. Get ready for the ride of your life.
Captain! Snap out of it!
Now hear this. Now hear this. We are going under.
This film has been classified 15, which means it's unsuitable for anyone younger than that. It's an offense for a shop to supply a 15 video to anyone below that age. 15 films may have a fairly adult theme or contain scenes of sex, violence, or drugs which, while not particularly graphic, are unsuitable for younger teenagers. They may also contain sexual swear words.
They say you can never go home again. And I never wanted to. Until my mother called and said she was coming to visit.